So a little announcement time. You guys might know about a month ago I did a competition where you could name a character in my book. If you don't know what I'm going on about, the link to the original video will be in the description. Just to elaborate a bit more, this was a very important competition because characters' names and their meanings have a big feature in my book. And it's quite personal as well at times, so I thought it would just be even more perfect if one of you guys could name a character in my book. Now, can I just say, I was amazed by all the entries. I read them, I got them all, every single person that entered and every name that they gave, and it was really, really hard trying to find one. So I just want to say a big thank you. You guys are very talented, and some of you guys wanted to be writers, and I could just tell how connected you were to this character that you didn't already know. I can only choose one person for character T, unfortunately. I had 4 main favourites, and I thought I'd share them with you because it might have been one of your names. So someone entered the name Cecily, and this is the description. My best friend is Cecily. She's one of the best people. I've been through quite a lot and she's always been there for me. She's funny, bubbly and a bit bonkers. She has a lovely name which is unusual. She's never been able to get the key rings with her name or anything. I think having a character named after her in Amelia's book, I got a book, it's kind of crazy, would be a great way to show what she means to me, because even though I tell her a lot, I don't think she realises friends like her are hard to find. I thought this was amazing. I was very close. However, just because I know character T a bit better than you guys, and Cecily didn't quite fit, but just the name Cecily and this meaning is lovely. I'm sure Cecily knows what a lovely friend you are too. Okay, another one. Pam. Right. The name I chose is Pam. I know it's not an interesting name, but it was my nan's name. She died 5 years ago from cancer, and I've always wanted her memory to live on. She was a wonderful lady and deserves to be spoken about. Just like Cecily, this one was absolutely beautiful. What a lovely reason, and what a lovely thing to do for your nan, and to keep her memory on. I think that's beautiful. I never thought, writing the book, once the name's there, it's there forever in the pages. Do you know what I mean? So your name does live on. So what a beautiful one. I loved that one as well. I also really liked Iona. I would choose this name as you mentioned Zoe having a friend who would guide her both physically and spiritually. She is Zoe's go-to gal, and Iona is an island off the coast of Scotland. It's a place you would go to seek help, advice and spiritual guidance. The name also holds sentimental attachment as it was my grandmother's middle name. She was a very spiritual woman. The name also means blessed, and Zoe is blessed to have a friend like Iona, and she has a lot of caring, kind and spiritual characteristics. I thought this was beautiful, and just how much depth they went with that, and it was absolutely lovely. So thank you for entering that name. There were so many lovely names, but the one that really, really, really struck a chord for me, and I really hope I say it right, it was Aeneas. And this was ended by Freya, so thank you very much, Freya. So Aeneas, I first had this name when I was on a French exchange. I was playing bowling and I noticed a gal called Aeneas who seemed very bubbly and lively. Since hearing her name, I have fallen in love. I think I pronounced it right, I hope so. French origin, meaning grace. When I read the description of what having the name Aeneas means, I couldn't get the image of character T out of my head. People with this name have a deep inner desire to inspire others in a higher cause and to share their own strongly held views. I just loved it. I don't know, as soon as I read this one, I was really it was just character T. Obviously I know a lot more about character T than you guys do, but Freya hit it on the spot. And also what was really quite nice for me, how it means grace, and obviously Grace was my sister, and it holds that almost little personal value for me as well. It's amazing though, all you guys entered so much detail and I was just absolutely over the moon. I kind of feel like you should have named all the characters in my book. It was absolutely amazing. It was a lovely competition for me to experience, and I hope it was for you guys too. So Freya, Little Brown will be in touch with you, but thank you so much for your entry. It was beautiful, and I'm really, really excited to see that name in my books. Also, if you didn't get the chance to enter, or if you did enter, don't be too upset, because there were so many names. It was so hard. It wasn't an easy decision, but also there is some very, very exciting stuff coming soon in regards to my books. Yes, maybe another competition. So stay tuned, especially on my Instagram. That's where I do a lot of these announcements. Now, on a really exciting note, talking about Instagram and excited stuff, bear with me. On Instagram, I announced the cover of Every Colour of You. Now, not everybody has Instagram, not everyone might have seen it, so I'm just going to do a quick little announcement here. Because here is Every Colour of You. This is the cover. It is now on the Amazon website, the Waterstones website, and this is the cover. This isn't my book, it's just another book. It's another book and I just put my cover onto it. Thank you, The Day She Disappeared. Christabel Kent, thank you so much. What I really like is I've never really seen a cover that looks totally like this. Sorry, I'm just going to focus it. It's very different, it's very colourful. Colour is a big thing. I really like how on the inside it's purple. Can you see? I'm not going to tell you why, but that's quite important in the book. And it has a quote on the back. And it's just lovely. I hope you love it. The links will be all down below. Remember, you could pre-order in USA, Australia, New Zealand, kind of everywhere at the moment. So really, really excited. And please stay tuned on my links and let me know what you think of the cover. And thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, I just want to cut in here. As I was editing, Pete was sitting by me and he was like, why are you calling her that? I thought it was Aeneas. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I read that as Aeneas. And I was like, oh, okay. I might be pronouncing it wrong, or Pete might be pronouncing it wrong. Whether it's Aeneas or Aeneas, it's still such a beautiful name. It's a bit like the name Margot. Is it Margot or Margot? Or like Saoirse? Is it Saoirse or Saoirse? It's one of those names where I don't know how to pronounce it. The way I read it was Aeneas, but even if it's Aeneas, it's just as lovely. Like, it was more the meaning and the connection that just suited character T so much. A little highlight there, so sorry about that. Only Freya can tell us how she pronounces it. Freya even gave me like the pronunciation and I read it as Aeneas, but it literally could have been Aeneas. I don't know, I'm really bad with pronunciation.